Okay, so I feel like at this point everybody knows that our Congress is full of rodeo clowns, useless pieces of shit that don't do anything for the American people, right? We're all on the same page with that, right? Okay. We also know and are all on the same page, right, about the fact that this has been the least productive congressional session ever. Ever. Meaning they have passed less bills and done less for the American people, their alleged job, than any other Congress in history. That is the 118th Congress, this current Congress, compared to the other ones. Tell me why the only bills that these dusty-ass dinosaurs in Congress ever passed have to do with benefiting a foreign government and suppressing the speech and the freedoms of American citizens. When was the last time they passed a bill that would help you? When was the last time they actually passed a bill to protect American liberties? They passed a bill to erode and strip the free speech rights of American citizens. And now they've passed a bill sanctioning the ICC. And the reason for that is because the ICC wants to put out an arrest warrant for Netanyahu because he's a war criminal. Now, the U.S. loved it when the ICC was talking about putting out an arrest warrant for Putin. They were all, yeah, the rule of law is coming for you, Putin. But it's all rule of law until it comes to Israel. Then when it comes to Israel, the United States House and the Senate and our president will do anything they can, including spitting in the face of international law, including the International Criminal Court and the UN, to say, nah, man, if you want to hold this criminal, this war criminal accountable, you're going to have to come through me. Because that is literally what they're saying. You're not going to be able to hold him accountable for the crimes against humanity that he's committed because we're going to protect him. And not only are we going to protect him, we're going to invite him to address Congress on a bipartisan basis, and we're going to sanction you. This doesn't make sense if you're sane. How is it that the body that's saying, hey, we need to hold this criminal accountable are the ones getting sanctioned? Make it make sense. The only way this makes sense is if they get to be above the law. That they don't have to worry about international law, the UN, because they always have us to be their bodyguard and protect them. So Netanyahu can commit war crimes up the wazoo. And not only is he not going to be held accountable, he's going to get invited to Congress to speak in front of them on June 13th. Hopefully there's not like a protest or anything, you know? Anyway, I just want you guys to remember that this is what happens when your entire government is completely corrupt and paid off by lobbyists. This is what happens when AIPAC owns your government. Because that's who they're working for. They work for their lobbyists and their donors. And the answer to the question of, well, why don't they ever pass anything for you? Because you don't have a lobby, bitch. There is no unhoused lobby. There is no lobby for sick children. No, they don't care. If you're not coming there as a lobbyist with a check, you're not getting shit. Because despite the fact that we keep pretending that we live in this like free society and democracy, we don't. We live in a late stage capitalist crumbling empire in which our entire Congress is owned and operated by corporations, lobbyists, and a foreign government, a particular foreign government in the Middle East.